The government's plans to test millions of school pupils in England when they return in January is undeliverable. That's according to teaching unions, school governors, the Church of England and colleges. Ministers announced the plans yesterday, along with a staggered return to the classroom. But schools say it will be impossible to recruit and train the thousands of people needed to carry out tests in the next 2 weeks. Our education editor, Branwen Jeffreys, reports.
To think about what's gone well, first of all, this term.
The last lessons before Christmas, but not all pupils will be back at the start of term.
Well, we made it. Can you believe where we started back in September?
Doing his best to be cheerful in assembly, but the head expects to work through Christmas on testing.
As I feel absolutely physically and emotionally exhausted after what has definitely been the toughest term ever in 20 years in teaching. When I heard this news 2 days ago, I actually felt rather broken, because I just thought, how are we going to get all of this done in the timeframes that we've been given? And it just feels overwhelming.
To set up school testing means finding a large, well-ventilated room, separate swabbing and processing areas, staff to test, process, record and clean. These could be volunteers or agency staff, online training before testing starts, and getting consent from parents.
It's a massive logistical exercise. We're testing, as I said, 5.5 million secondary school students. This is a very good news story, and it's all about making sure we can keep the schools open.
This afternoon, the government was warned it might not be possible. School governors, teaching unions, the Church of England and colleges all saying this is rushed and chaotic, and telling schools that if they can't manage it, they don't have to have testing in place for the beginning of term.
Parents now face some teenagers being at home, not in school when term starts.
It was sprung on us yesterday, so it's childcare in the new year. If both of them go back, or if only one of them goes back, we don't know yet.
See you, chaps. See you guys. Have a good Christmas. Take care.
Term is over, but not for all teachers. Government advice on testing is due to arrive just before Christmas. Branwen Jeffreys, BBC News.